Is that all right, babe? That look okay?
Yeah. So you can click it like that way.
This way?
Just a little bit. No. So you ain't gotta sit up like that.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yo, 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 yo. Insert cliche intro here.
Oh shit.
What's up, everybody? Chilling with Chaddy and Mel. We back one more again for the one time.
John Clear, Backwoods Trev.
What
Parts
up?
guy.
Shout out to Squatch Hunter or Squatch Watcher, Maryland Squatch Watcher in the building.
Hell yeah.
Chantel, Cardiac Kid. What's up, everybody? Hit the like button on your way in. We're here for our Monday Night Lives, as always.
We had to go a little bit early tonight because we got somewhere we got to be.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. Waiting to hear back, but yeah,
If
either
that
way.
doesn't follow through to the bed, I go.
Right. Yeah. But we're chilling. We been an eventful few days. We went to eat for her Mother's Day today because yesterday just wasn't happening. She had to work and a lot of other stuff was happening. We just been chilling.
Yeah, Brett,
today.
we had to run it a little bit early tonight. There's a studio session scheduled, so we need to possibly be down there for that. If not, just going to bed. There's a lot of unnecessary shit going on right now, so, and I've had about all I can take for the day, so I'm ready just to tune out. Chance, when Mod Squad's in here, I didn't text.
Mizod Squizzod in the building. Oh, sorry. Working on my voiceovers.
Will J, Naomi Bush.
Hell yeah, what up, everybody? Hit the like button on the way in, guys.
Squints, got your text message. I'm gonna respond. Well, maybe you call Chad and I can just go through the laundry list of bullshit I've had to deal with in the last couple of days.
Well, he's aware of some of it, probably. A little bit of it, I guess. Shout out to my guy, Jeremy Murphy, with Outlaw Dynamics. The gentleman I interviewed this past week. Really dope interview. It's coming out soon. We got a bunch of them scheduled, actually. But he made me some custom pieces that are really cool. He made that show and prove custom piece that's made out of slate. Really dope. The cool like chain where you can hang it up. Made some dope coasters and some ChadArmesTV. Show and prove coasters there. Then he made this dope piece as well. And this was all stuff that I didn't know he was doing. Salute to him, man. Super good dude. But he made a dope one of me and Mel, like the portrait. I want to say that's the picture. Is that when we took at Sisters? Maybe, I can't tell. It's like zoomed in. I think it is.
So.
Yeah. But yeah, salute to him, man. Really dope interview. This man has got a story for sure.
And
yes, and let's let him. It actually fits my head. Now I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of how it looks, but
you need a last snap, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Last snap. So here's a fitted size 8 New Era. Okay, and this is a Lids hat. Yeah. Now, granted, you see, it is on the last snapperoo. Okay. Do I look silly?
It's not bad now that you done got your haircut. When your hair
Well,
was bushy the other day, it was rough.
I don't. My head looks kind of like a pea.
Your
Pea
jaw,
head.
I mean, the hat's there, and then your jaws are like, wow.
Yeah. How about you put it on? You want to put it on?
I
See.
have a bun on.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. We'll just put it on the wall for now. You know what I'm saying?
It's sitting up here.
Yeah, we'll put it on the wall. It'll be look.
Oh God, you and your English.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to him, man. Didn't look right on my head. This looks right on my head. You know what I mean?
That's what he said. He said, "Babe, you're just used to seeing the flat bills," and I'm like,
No. Then I saw it in the camera, and I was like, I see what you see, and it doesn't look right. So, with that being said, shout out to Jeremy, man. Great guy, man. So that interview is going to be cool.
He made some stuff for Jam too. We sent Jam the picture, and we're not gonna, show his until he has an opportunity to show his fans first. So,
Yeah.
the pieces that he sent for Jam were awesome, to say the very least. So.
Y'all be sure to hit that like button. 25 of y'all in here. Well, as soon as I said that, 6 people leave. Hit the like button if you're in here and you hadn't already. What up, Menace? Potter, what up? Yeah, it's not bad. I think it's because I'm so used to these big ass fitted hats that when you put that hat on, it just looks a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're used to seeing Chad Arms in something like this, but it looks awesome on the. Right there is a display piece till we get excuse me, get everything figured out.
We'll just have a big weekend coming up this weekend. We ain't got anything planned, I don't think.
Yeah, I got some stuff Saturday, I think.
Yeah. We
got a pod, something. We got something Saturday, I know.
We just got done with the Redneck Rave, and that was
taxing.
And then
fun though.
We head out of town in a few weeks. Not for no work shit, just and then after that we'll be gearing up for the South Fork. So
yeah, just DM me on IG, Menace. I'll talk to you.
Bro, so much mud.
Yeah, ridiculous.
I was watching No, I wasn't. I was watching, I think, a replay of a live. I wasn't watching it live. But where someone said that they took a shit in the woods. And I was like, what?
But I would have if I had to.
Oh.
I mean, if you come to it, what are you going to do?
Sure.
Yeah.
He was like, I was like a bear. I shit in the woods.
Hell yeah. I'm sure a lot of people shit in those woods.
Oh,
because
sure.
the bathroom wouldn't, I don't think they worked. Mm-mm. Insanity. That is insanity.
Well, they said that, they were like in working order, but I guess like the first night and all that, they said they just got demolished.
We were at the bottom of the hollow with a fifth wheel. We had to pay $200 for that big ass Chevy to pull us out. Damn.
Yeah, I was wondering that. I seen somebody else get pulled out, and they had to. The guy was standing up on the platform, and he handed him a card, and he had a card reader and shit. And I was like, "What the hell is going on?" But I guess
Yeah, it was crucial. We got stuck. I forgot the name of the guys, man, but they pulled us out. Luckily, we were stuck.
Yeah, Mark's truck was just so heavy; it was just sliding. So, Little Bitty Bitch, Wednesday,
Absolutely.
6 p.m. O&E and Twag Dude.
Music visual. It is a music video shot by Squizzles. Obviously, the song's been out. It's been on Song One's EP. Him and Twack. It's a dope ass video. We got Nokio's interview drops Wednesday morning. Little Bitty Bitch drops Wednesday evening. New episode Over the Top Thursday. Friday, I got some shit to say episode obviously drops. Saturday, another interview. And it actually maybe. Let me look. I got a bunch scheduled. Let's see here. Justin Rourke from Kivadu Kicks. That's a really dope interview.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had him on the podcast. Anybody that are fans of like sneaker fans. He's part of a group called Kivadu Kicks. They're doing really, really big things right now in that community. And he's a really good dude, too. We've had him on the podcast before, but he's got a dope story, man. And we did an interview with him. That's dropping Saturday.
Yeah.
Drake and Diddy still being exposed to those? I mean, the Drake and... I don't know, man. I think it's all, I try to just look at it from a music standpoint, like at the music, but like the Diddy stuff, you can't look past. But like, I don't get surprised or anything about news anymore from like famous artists, Kind of numbed all of it. Yeah, Cowboy Killers episode's Friday. The dude that works closely with Yellow Wolf, he's got an episode of that podcast drops Friday.
Mina said, the world is just weird. Yes, that is true.
Facts. Yeah, that's a good way to sum it up.
That's the, politest, is that a word? Way, or like...
I guess most polite. It's the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's just...
Yeah.
People are just peopling, I guess.
People be peopling.
Yeah, Squints for real did the shouty caps.
Oh, dude, he did. The shouty caps. That's the name of the new the EP, Shouty Caps. So pre-orders are done, right? After tonight. So anybody wants to... We've been doing the pre-orders on the shirts for like 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. We've got the I Tried shirt from her new line. We've got the All We Do Is Work, and we've got Show and Prove Black and Purple. Anybody that wants to put in a last minute order, I'm submitting the order tomorrow morning. So anybody that wants to submit an order, email me chadarms@gmail.com or just hit me up on Instagram, ChadArmesTV, or Facebook to get your orders in last minute. They'll ship out first week of June, but we have to submit the order by tomorrow. So if you get the order tonight, then we can go ahead and make it happen. So shout out to y'all for that. Can't wait on the... Yeah, they're going to be dope, dude. Yeah, all three of them are going to be cool.
Yep. I don't know if there's going to be time for another merch drop before the big show at the end of July or not, or if I'll just order some pieces to add to what we already have. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Probably be because we're gonna cut it. We're cutting it close. We'd have to do like one right after.
Menace. First we've heard of it. I haven't been.
No. 25th.
That's like a week before we have to go.
No, we got some. I got a homie coming in town that weekend, and we're gonna get some music stuff done. I won't be able to go to that one.
We're gonna start, like slowly revving up, catching those. It's just, this is what, mid-May?
Mm-hmm. Mid-May, yeah.
We've already taken like 14 trips out of town, maybe more than that.
Yeah, because some of them I've taken. I've been solo trips. Yeah.
So,
I was actually supposed to go this week to Bama, and I got to put it off to next week. Just scheduling.
Well, we had Tennessee weather graced us with her presence,
Yeah.
and I was in the next town over. I was at work, but he was here. My papa was here. When I say we have hail damage, we have hail damage.
Yeah. I was on the phone 2 hours today figuring that out.
4 roofs on this property, all 4 damaged. There were 4 vehicles up here, all 4 damaged. And that's just tip of the iceberg of the things that we're having to deal with. So we're having to deal with insurance claims and people coming out, and just a lot of shit.
Yeah, I was on the phone 2 hours today about my 2 cars because they're both significant hail damage on both of them. I mean, I got insurance, but it's just a whole process. They got to come out and look at them, and they got to find out how much damage it is, and hopefully it's not enough to total the vehicles, which it won't be, I don't think. Then I got to go through the process of whatever body shop, because there's hundreds of people that got hail damage in this area. My parents down, they live close to us. Their roof, the roof on my dad's building, both of their cars, like the same thing.
Yeah.
She was just, like I said, at work in the next town, and it didn't get any hail, did it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I mean, it literally hailed for, I'd say 6 to 7 minutes here, and it sounded like somebody was hitting the house with like golf balls.
So I have somebody that works for dispatch, and they contacted us and let us know like there was rotation and where it was at, and it was headed this way. So I called Chad and my grandfather, and I said, y'all need to get to the big house. And, by the time, Papa was up here with them and they were watching the news and stuff, they said that the hail hit and it was blowing in from the side so bad they thought it was fixing to bust out all the windows in the house. So, it's been a lot going on. The weather has not been nice.
No, I didn't get video of the hail. The dog was Jazzy. She doesn't get freaked out by storms, but when that hail started hitting, she thought that somebody was banging on the front door. So she got scared, and she'll let me pick her up, but she literally ran and jumped up where I had to catch her. And then we went and chilled in like the middle part of the area of the house, because the wind, I mean, it was a tornado like 3 streets over. It got super sketch for like an hour and a half. Because there was one that came through, then they're like, oh wait, there's another one. And then it came.
Yeah, it was pop, pop, pop.
The first one's the one that had all the hail. And I was like, man, just please don't bust my windshield out of my vehicles. All right. Because her papa's 2 trucks, that's what we kept saying. Like, hopefully it didn't bust the windows out. And it didn't, but it dinged the hell out of them for sure. I didn't realize how bad it was until she told me like the next day.
Mark Cassidy in here. Long time no see, friend.
What up, man? Oh yeah, getting hit by those would have hurt, bro. Because I mean, you're talking, they weren't golf ball size. I'd say they were in between like a dime and a quarter. They were like in between, probably like a nickel size. But they were, I mean,
they were coming down so fast.
Bro, so fast, dude.
It was
Yeah, it was bad. Like, I thought Jazzy was having a heart attack because she was shaking so bad because she didn't know what was happening. And the wind was blowing real bad. The damn alarms, the tornado alarms in the town was going off. It was a lot happening.
Yeah, it was flooding. It was.
And I just kept thinking, hopefully it don't blow this roof off of this house, man. Because it's what it started to feel like.
Now, see, this is an older house. This house was built back when builders knew how to build. So, safe. Now, some of them newer joints that they throw up in 90 days, not so much.
Yeah, luckily it didn't. It wasn't as bad as the tornadoes that were here in December. The difference between those and the ones that just happened, the ones that was really bad here in December were not here where we're at. They were like 15. They were where she works at.
So, Menace, it's what you said. We get really bad lightning and high winds, but naders are rare. Okay, so I am 42 years old. We had a tornado hit here December 9th that just leveled some stuff. And then we had this situation. Further on the outskirts is where like the naders like actually hit. We just got all the aftermath around the tornadoes, but it's been a lot going on here lately, a lot more than usual. I don't know if any of you remember like the big flood of Nashville, you know, when was it, 15, 16 years ago, whatever it was.
Flood was 2011, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, 15, yeah,
13, yeah.
Close to it, yeah.
It was producing that much rain to where we were about to have that situation again. Like, they closed the entire mall the next day because by the time all the little creeks and little streams and stuff had just emptied into the river started going up real fast.
Yeah, so it's that time of year, you know, it's spring, so it's like, it's par for the course, I guess, but like right now, it's fixing to storm again tonight and tomorrow here. I don't know how, it's not saying tornado or nothing, but like it's going to be like rain and winds and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this weather. Like, there's been a lot of destruction coming, you know, across like the Midwest through to here, you know, crazy winters, you know, just mounds of snow. And then you get to the spring and it's lots of rain and flooding and tornadoes and storms, and it's like, golly, we can't catch a break. Now, several years ago, there was a big thing, like down in the Florida area, they were getting hit with tornadoes like every other week. That was their season to get hit. I guess it's just our turn for things to happen here.
Tennessee, it's weird, man. Like each year, it's like it changes. Like I remember when I was working, I want to say it's when I was working when I was doing tire delivery stuff. So that was like 2016 and 17. That was when we were having like record high temperatures in like July and August, like 102, 105. And for Tennessee, that's not heated. That's like the actual temperature. That's not counting humidity. And then it was like however many days we went without getting any rain to where it was like a warning. Yeah. And then that kind of stopped. Like in the summertime, it gets hot, but it don't get hot like that.
But the thing about it is, if we didn't have the humidity here, it wouldn't be as bad. Yeah. The humidity here will choke the life smooth out of you.
Yeah, it'd be 85 degrees, but the humidity makes it feel like 102 or something. It's like smothers you and shit. Yeah, for sure. Like it's getting, and like right now, like for May, middle of May, it's like 61 degrees outside right now. That's not normal for May.
Yeah.
Like maybe March or April, but like middle of May, it's usually 80s and up. But it's like 61 or 62 degrees here right now. She's got a hoodie on. It's not cold in the house. She's got a hoodie on because it's cold outside.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, I think like 73, 74 is cold, so.
Yeah.
I have a lot of insulation on me, but it don't help.
Yeah, 70 with a breeze, bro. If somebody said, Chad, if you could have one temperature year round, that's what I would have, bro. Because you can wear a hoodie and it'd be okay. You can wear shorts and it'd be okay. You can wear a short sleeve shirt. And 70 with a little breeze, that's perfect.
So Naomi Bush said, it snowed here one April, remember? Yeah, I remember that vividly. The reason being, this thing over here, we weren't friends on Facebook at all. Didn't know each other, hadn't crossed paths, nothing. A friend of mine shared, it wasn't alive. It was just was it alive or just a video?
No, it was one of those early morning randomness when I was just ranting. Yeah, it was a rant video.
It had snowed, and he, came out to his car, and I don't know, the birds had shit all over his car. I don't know, but it was a rant. It was funny as hell. Mm-hmm. And that's how we started talking.
What it was during COVID. So it was 2020, and it was when we were on lockdown. like the 30 days, couldn't go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it's when I worked retail at Best Buy and they sent everybody home for 30 days and paid everybody, but you couldn't leave. That's when it was new. It was like April of 2020. So it was like, there was that whole 4-week thing. They're like, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to, kill the spread, whatever. And then, of course, that ended up being, a year and a half they were doing that. But, like, that's when it was, because I couldn't get my hair cut, so my hair looked insane. And it was snowing in April. Like, I was sitting in my car and it was snowing outside. That's the video she's talking about, yeah.
And it was like sunshine like 10 seconds later.
Yeah. Yep, wearing shorts, the next minute it snowed, absolutely. Because I think in that video I have a short sleeve shirt on, don't I?
I think so.
It was the weirdest thing ever, man. But that was Fred. Like, I'll never forget. I was just talking about this with somebody I was interviewing the other day. Like, January, February, I kept hearing about what this thing was, but they said it was in China. I was like, well, it's not going to come here. I'm sitting at my house and I get a notification from ESPN that said the NBA season was canceled. And I'm like, this is not fake then. If they're canceling, because like it was like March, so it's like NBA still got another 2-3 months left, just like in the heart right after the All-Star break. So yeah, they just canceled the season. I was like, okay, this is serious. And then it just turned into the craziness that it ended up being. People wearing scuba masks to go to Kroger. But yeah, it was wild, dude.
I have no lie to tell. There was a toilet paper shortage, but there was not a toilet paper shortage here, because at the same time when when they were talking about the stuff being over in China and all that, I looked at my grandfather, he looked at me, he said, what do you want to go do? I said, let's go stock up. Went and filled up 2 truckloads. I had 900 rolls of toilet paper.
Well, the good thing you did, because everybody ran out of it. That was because y'all did that before all that shit happened.
Yeah, before.
Because
we
they
planted
kept
a
saying,
garden. Like, well, I went above and beyond.
Doomsday prepping.
Yep. Minna said, how we have a TV shortage, but people wrapping their faces in thongs to go to the store, laugh my ass off.
Dennis Cole said, Chad, I hadn't heard Lil White in probably 10 years. Saw your interview and started going through his catalog. Space, No Sick Days, So-Called Homies. Soon you'll understand. Are amazing. Any recommendations? White, as far as the Whites, definitely check out the new White and Just in Time album. That one's really dope. And then White, I just go through any of White stuff's dope. If you're a fan of that stuff, like White doesn't miss with me. So, but the newest one he's got is that collab album he did with Just in Time. It's like some dope party, like club anthems. It's got some country rap stuff. It's got some Memphis rap on it. It's got some real shit on there.
We were actually in the studio when they started that recording process. We went up and sat with them in Indy for several hours.
And I want to say...
Yeah, White's doing really well. White and Leroy are right neck and neck with their sobriety. The anniversary dates.
Yeah, and there's a new Leroy Biggs interview that's dropping May 25th. We just shot it this past week, and we're dropping it that day. That's the 1-year anniversary of him overdosing. Actually, he overdosed May 25th of 23, and so it's really dope. He talks about that, like how the last year's been. He talks about new music. He talks about the rave. It's a dope interview. It's like 25-30 minute interview, but it's dope. There may be Zach's. It's not Lil White doing it, so it may be. But White and Jelly, if they're posting their content, they'll get the monetization on it.
Yeah, Leroy's a trip. I mean, he's always shooting from the hip. He's quick with it. It just keeps us on our toes.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, even if it's the Lil White Vivo, it's not really Lil White's channel. He'll get his copy. Yeah, his distribution. I'll get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just making sure.
Yeah.
We got that one, and we got some other dope ones that are going to drop. It's like a dope interview, dope podcast coming soon. We'll announce that in the next few days, but for sure, like we've got some dope stuff coming out, man.
Bree, yeah. It's been it's been rough. One of my parental units went to jail a few days ago. Got out of jail, went back to where she was at, and then they had to call the people on her, and the wee-woos showed up again. They took her ass to the psych ward. That's where she's at. So it's a lot going on.
Oh yeah, facts. Mel making her over the top debut in a couple weeks. We got it. We shot 2 episodes with her this past weekend. They won't come out for a couple of weeks. We've got 2 that are scheduled out before those. But yeah, it was a lot of fun too. It was a lot of fun getting her on there.
What did Jimbo think about doing live performance? Okay, well, beforehand, he was nervous. He was very, very nervous. He didn't know what to expect. He didn't know what he was walking into. But once that music started, because I filmed his whole set, once that music started, he was feeling it. And after it was done, the nerves had went away, and he was fine. So, that being his first performance, he did very well. He knows what to expect now, so we can't wait for it to keep on blossoming into what it's blossoming. I know the next one for sure. He has been booked for the South Fork Festival. That's where we'll be August 1st through 3rd. They, Chad and Jam are actually performing on the 2nd Friday.
Yeah, Leroy's on the 3rd.
Leroy's on the 3rd.
Yeah, we're performing Friday. Leroy's performing Saturday. But with Jam, like she was saying, man, he was nervous, and I knew he would be. And when I got up there, I linked up with Banks and Jam's homies, Big Chap and Coon Dog and
Menace, don't you hesitate. If we're in a situation like that, you walk up and you greet us. Don't feel that you can't because we're around. We're always surrounded by people. So, I mean, come in, tap on the shoulder, flick one of us in the forehead, some shit. I don't know. I mean, you ain't gonna hurt our feelings. You ain't gonna be disrespectful. That is what it is. That's part of it. You come chill with us.
So yeah, when Jam was back in the back, and I linked up with his homies, and
You're not clout chasing, Menace. You're our friend, so I said it. If they say that, then fight's on. Yeah, Jam killed his set. I have the whole thing filmed, and Chad's put out a few shorts, but when he popped open that beer and shook it around, that was fucking great. The only thing that we're having trouble with, there is one particular individual that did not have a shirt on. their choice, right? That was, they were in their element, they were comfortable, cool, whatever. But we're having trouble putting jam set because where I was, it's there, and you see boobs. So we're having to put the footage in another program and blur that out so that we can post it. So, Menace, I'm glad you spoke on that. Chad's seen Jam through something that was shared from one of our other homies. That's not he's the same as us, Lex Top Dollar. Soon as Chad seen him, he said, I don't know what I'm looking at. I need to meet him. Gets in touch with him and says, yo, da 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 da, my name is Chad Arms. Now, in the Chad Arms introductory, you basically tell your acclimates, meaning, I've interviewed Jelly. I've interviewed Adam Calhoun. I've interviewed Ryan Upchurch. I've interviewed Broadnecks. I've interviewed Project Pat. I've interviewed Little White. I shot Jelly's 10-minute freestyle, which has millions of views, right? So Chad goes down there, he meets him, he gets footage, he, links with him, they're homies now. Puts it out. With it being directly on Chad's channel, because we have so many ties, Jam was seen. He would have been seen regardless, because he's dope. But with that happening, hence he's working with this one, he got invited to the rave. Like, all these things are happening. It's because of this man right here. That's far from plant. We're not plants. So, I mean, that's kind of where everybody kind of leaves the Chad factor out. And I'm going to stand to correct that every single time. Chad seen him, Chad put it out. Chad is responsible for a lot of things, a lot of content being out more so than anybody else. And that's where that came from.
Yeah, Chance was there. Picking vouch for everything she said.
Chance was there.
But yeah, Jam, going back to the rave, Jam was nervous. And then he was far back a little bit. And I was talking to Banks, and I was like, where's Jam at? He was like, he's up there. He's nervous. I said, you want me to go up there and talk to him? He said, yeah. So I went up there and talked to him. And I get every reason why he was nervous. Because y'all got to understand something. This guy has loved hip-hop music his whole life. He's done little open mics at little dive bars in front of 5 people. Like karaoke stuff. You know what an open mic, any artist knows what an open mic is. He's done a couple of those. That was 15 years ago in Gadsden, Alabama, in front of 5 people. His first show was at the Redneck Rave in front of thousands of people. Mm-hmm. And I just kept telling him, I was like, bro, he kept saying, man, I don't want to screw it up. I said, bro, you ain't going to screw it up, no. Once you get out there, all this stuff that you're worrying about, it's going to go away. Because your adrenaline's going to kick in. And I see people online saying, oh, he don't know his lyrics. First of all, anybody that knows rap knows, for one, every artist there had a backing track. There was no professional sound guy. It was shout out to the DJ CFO, great DJ. But it was just we gave our sets to him, and he played it. There wasn't no sound guy with the earpieces like a lot of the people use. That's not how this was. So not having a backing track would have taken away from everybody's performance, because not everybody's going to be able to hit every line. That's why there was a backing track. But we had it on Show and Prove and Leroy's set. Everybody had it. Justin and White had it on theirs. I'm pretty sure that everybody had it on theirs. Newbury, Jesse Howard. That's just what you did. That's one thing that I wanted to let people know about, because I see people commenting that. People find reasons to say something about Jam though, and that's fine. But
Just like
that's
somebody just said, they said the funniest thing was them saying he was AI.
well,
I mean, and then that's the thing. Chad has physically been with this man. Now, a lot of people have seen this man, and like, this is him all day, every day. Like, this is him.
the way that what tripped me out is when I did the interview on his channel, there were people saying he was an AI, and people know I'm not an AI, and I was sitting from here to there from him, and I'm like, what? He don't even know what that is, first of all. But I was just like, y'all just say anything. But it's all good. That's just what happens when somebody, comes out of the woodwork. It's like, where'd they come from? But the thing about people don't know is, dude's always been writing for years. I mean,
Yeah.
he never thought anybody would like what he did, bro. Do you know how many artists there are out there probably in Jam's exact situation? It just worked out well that Jam is very good friends with Banks. They've been friends for years. This is not somebody that was just placed with him. This is a guy that grew up in the same area as him, and they've known each other 10 plus years. The guys with the big beards that you see him with, he's known them for 25 years. They're his friends. They don't know anything about rap music. They had a fucking blast at the fucking rave. They already booked their trip. They're coming to the next one.
Yeah.
And, Jam called us, and talked for about a half hour the other night, just talking about the rave and stuff. And,
he has so much concern and so much, I don't necessarily want to say worry, but it's a lot of concern because he's like, what if they don't like me? What if they don't, you know what I'm saying? And that bothers him. Whereas you have some people who are just like, okay, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, period. It is what it is. Yeah. This man really wants people to like enjoy his music and enjoy him as a person. Like, zero negativity.
Yeah. Well, there's somebody in the chat right now that can vouch for Jam. Vinny V's known Jam for I don't know how many years. Vinny V's from Bama. Like, that's what trips me out. You know what I mean? But no, and Cardi, that's fine. Like, everybody, there's people that tell me, there's people that I'm friends with that don't like my music. That doesn't bother me whatsoever, because I know that my music's not for everybody, just like the next person's. Like, if she made music, it won't be for everybody. It'll be for a group of people that like it, and there'll be a group of people that don't.
Yeah.
That's fine. And that's not what I even like. I just don't, when people say things that when they don't know the situation, that's my thing. If you don't like somebody's music, that's fine, bro. Like, you're not going to ever, if somebody walked right up to me and said, Chad, your music sucks, I'd be like, that's cool, man. It ain't going to offend me one bit, bro. Because that doesn't defy me. If somebody came up to me and said, Chad, you're a shitty person, or Chad, you're a bitch, that's a whole other discussion. Because you're trying to attack my character when you don't, and especially if it's not true. But if you don't like my music, I'm not going to lose no sleep over that. You know what I mean? Just like if I was an actor and you didn't like my movies, or if I was a bass player and you didn't like the stuff I played on the guitar, Yeah. It doesn't mean if you was a painter, if she painted pictures and people didn't like her pictures, like, that doesn't mean anything, Yeah. Yeah, so fun fact, Vinny V was trying to bring Jamlin with him to the live episode of the podcast, which was last year.
Yeah.
Last year. Exactly, Catherine.
And I was thinking about this the other day because, Jam has surpassed us, in subscribers. But like, that's kind of what Chad has always done, like, he was putting content out of Jelly before Jelly was who he is today. You know, and now look at him. You know, that man has to schedule when he goes to the bathroom and taking private jets everywhere. Like, he's made it. And so...
And yeah, and people can say what they want about Jelly, too. Like, you don't like Jelly's new music, you don't like Jelly. That's totally everybody's opinion. Same like what we was just talking about. But, excuse me. But one thing you can't take away from Jelly Roll is his work ethic. You can't take that away. You may not like the music that he does, that's fine. But you can't take away the work. Somebody's working hard, you know?
Yeah.
Just on stage with Limp Bizkit, yeah.
Yeah.
Jam has, yeah, because Jam's influences are DMX and Tupac. That's like his two biggest influences. Just like he said in the song with Adam, you know, just a product of Tupac and DMX and all my brothers that done killed the game before me. Now here's Jambo, motherfuckers. That's what he... You go back and watch the first interview that I did with Jam. He talks about Tupac and DMX. Because he's a couple years older than me. He's not near as old as people think he is. He's only like 2 years older than me.
Me and Jam are the same age.
Yeah, they're the same age. But like he's got that old soul, not trying to shout at his songs, but like that's what he feels like. He's got that vibe like he's been here before. Does that make sense? Like he's, you know, and it's just because of his experiences.
And in the interview, he said, you know, Chad was asking him, you know, about his writing process and stuff. This man flat out said, I just had stories.
Yeah. That's what he said, dude.
What he's rapping about is like his thought process. Things he's been through, you know, like it's some real stuff, you know.
Yeah.
He's probably been through the ringer a time or two. He's telling you about it. Maybe so you don't do the same things he's done.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And but yeah, man, shout out Jam. DMX tried telling us about Drake and Diddy, now he's dead. Well, I ain't trying to get into any of that. I'm just talking about like from a, you know, from a music standpoint, like just like his influences. That's why you hear that in his music, because those are his influence, you know, his heavy influences.
He's a funny guy, you know, and a lot of his commentary and stuff that's on Facebook, it may look like he's drunk. It's not. It's just he's got a lot of the same mannerisms as our worm.
Yeah, they're similar guys, man.
It's captivating. It really is. You just gotta give him a chance.
Well, and the thing is too, y'all gotta understand something else too with Jam. When I interviewed him, he had never had anybody film him like that before. He shot a couple of music videos, the ones that's on his channel now, the old ones, Flush, and Thank You Mean. They shot those several years ago. But he hasn't ever had nobody put a camera on him. Y'all gotta understand this. This dude was laying brick and rock and doing like the nuclear power plant stuff out of town for 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, for months at a time. Like and he'd go home and live in the woods. He's not. That's why he talks about it in the interview about like filming. He's not used to that because that's why he never had it happen. You know what I mean? So that first interview that's why it looked the way it looked. Because you got to think if you put a camera on somebody, a guy that don't even know you, he didn't know me from a can of paint. We're good buddies now, but I was just some person. He didn't know who I was. You know.
I don't necessarily know what's going on here, but in the event, blocking doesn't happen unless it's just some negativity that's brought our way.
Yeah, if it's just like hating or something.
You know,
yeah,
we don't.
I'm not even sure who you're talking about.
I don't participate in all that other bullshit I see on YouTube, and I don't.
Yeah, we're just
practice it here. So ultimately, at the end of the day, you know, whatever the fuck is going on over in left field is going to stay over in left field. And they can handle that because it ain't got nothing to do with us over here.
Yeah, we're just pushing positive stuff, man. But yeah, I'll get off the topic of jam. That salute to him though, for sure. But yeah, Bree, shout out Bree. She put the Over the Top channel in the chat. I pinned the comment. If y'all have, we just hit 700 subscribers on the Over the Top podcast channel. If y'all are into like movies, wrestling, anything nostalgic, we talk about a little bit of everything on there, man. It's me and my buddy. So if y'all want to hit the subscribe button on that, we drop every Thursday at 7 p.m. Video chat. Yeah, we can't. Not for my phone. I can't even do that.
Do what?
It says video chat. Jam Leroy. We can't do that on here on the phones. Hell yeah, dude. It is confirmed we do have a session tonight.
Is it just you and Oni, or is the kid coming too?
He's gonna try to, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a big old S&P session.
Might have some Leroy content.
Yeah, we got some coming, but it's an interview. But we may have some more Lee Rizzle content. Just see if he can make it out.
From time to time, he'll call me like when I get off work, and he'll be like, "Mom, I miss you."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Buddy,
Facts.
hi, Triple T, Dog Pound Reaction."
Is that who that is?
That's Triple T.
Oh, okay.
Dog
What's
Pound
up, man?
Reaction. Yeah, that's Woody. And I'm like, son, I know as soon as we get a chance, but always something happens. Somebody goes to jail, and
Yeah, I mean, shit happens. Shout out to Leroy though. We're gonna start getting more of that content again because he's been really wanting to get the Chad, Mel, and Leroy content reared back up. So we're gonna get that back going. It's just scheduling because she works 6 days a week, the same time every week, but it's like right in the middle of the day. So it's kind of
okay, man.
it's just
be
a
careful.
scheduling thing, you know. But we're gonna get some more content for sure.
Any new snacks, Mel? No, not really. We did some snacks on the over the top thing.
It's gonna be a fun. It's 2 episodes. It's 2 parts.
But
it'll end up being a bunch of parts. But it was just we talked our favorite snacks. We can tell them.
Yeah, we basically we've just kind of been getting whatever to survive.
We can shoot some more of those, man. I just always forget to shoot them because y'all got to understand something. I am editing and uploading.
Tell them how many shorts or reels or whatever you've got in the tuck.
I've probably got 200 shorts from interviews
that haven't been
that are either on private, gonna come out, or already scheduled to come out.
Yeah,
that's just the interviews, and that takes a lot of time to do, man. Like, because I have to go through and edit them, then I have to upload them, then I have to clip them up, then I have to upload the clips, then I have to. It's a lot. It's full-time work. So I've been kind of neglecting like the early morning randomness, and that's my bad for that. I need to do those more. I just used to do them like in the car, and we just need to remember to do them more. We always forget when we're in the car going places. We just need to remember. By we, I mean me. That's the thing about the early morning randomness though, man. Like, they're random. So like, if I feel like something I want to say, I'll hit record and then talk about it. But
well, his thing was he would like go out, and to the store, grab something, whatever. And now the way that I grocery shop, there's no need to go to the store. Like, you have an unlimited supply of whatever drink that you like at that time. Right now it's Prime energy drinks. Before that it was Celsius.
It's
Lots of water.
And Bree's got to experience it because she calls and talks to Mel all the time, and she'll be like, Chad, what's it this week? And it's like, I'm obsessed with Pop-Tarts. So I went and got every flavor Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
And a few months before that, it was cereals. And it's a joke at this point. And it's just, I don't know.
And my thing is, like, you tell me, like, I like potato chips. There's going to be so many fucking bags of potato chips in this house. You ain't never going to want to step out to go get any. I do that with cereal and everything.
I don't know who that guy was. That was 2009 when Worms in the Breezeway rapping. I never knew that person. I never knew who he was talking about. He just told me to film it. I don't know who he was talking about, bro, honestly. That was so long ago. And even then, I didn't know of who the guy was because you got to think that was just when it was MySpace. So, I mean, YouTube, we had YouTube, but it was new.
So, fun fact, Slim just said, male early morning randomness. I have to be very limited because I will speak my mind in a heartbeat, and I have to be very, very careful with that. So, with that being said, yeah, I have to make sure I have Warden Chaddy close to me, or I get put in a hole.
Oh yeah. Was Worm ever in prison 2008, 2010 in Florida? I don't know. No. I don't think so because I met him in January of 2009.
He was here.
And he was here, but he went to jail briefly during 09 and 2000, but it was here and it wasn't long. So I don't. It may be in 2008 before I met him, but I don't think so. I think he was locked up here with Jelly.
Yeah.
But I'm not positive about that though.
I know that he got sent out East Tennessee. He was sent out West Tennessee.
Yeah, that was earlier.
He was moved around a lot, but I think it was only in the confines of the state.
Yeah, I'm not. He may have, bro. I'm not sure though. I don't think.
Triple T. For those of you that are in the chat right now, we're just going to touch on this one more time. The guy that made these for us.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
His name is Jeremy Murphy. It's with Outlaw Dynamics. He's out of Iowa.
This is Slate.
Yeah, that's made of Slate. I just interviewed him. ChadArmesTV interview coming out on the 22nd. Really dope interview. Dude did 4 or 5 years in prison. Got some ties with. It's a dope story. We'll just say that. He's close friends with Sammy the Bull's daughter, mob daughter. He talks about that. But yeah, he does. That's what he does for a living. He was in Nashville meeting with some people about working for. You'll hear about it soon. But really dope interview. And he hooked us up. And that hat that we showed earlier, he made this hat for me too, which is really dope. So salute to Murph from Outlaw Dynamics. He actually sponsoring Big Murph on that tour that Murph's on with Overtime right now. So salute to him, man. It was a really dope interview. Gotcha. Yeah.
Also, we discussed today, we possibly going to be changing the times of when some things are dropping, the times of the day, when some things are dropping. We've got some stuff moving around. We were doing like 10 a.m. just because it was easier for all of us to be involved as far as the chats and stuff like that. Now it's getting to where life is a little hectic at 10 a.m. and not so much in the afternoon. So, that's where we're, you know, if you see a little bit of change, times, don't worry. We're still putting out just as much content. We're just changing the times.
Would you? Well, we can ask y'all. There's 30 of y'all in here. Would y'all rather me put the interview premieres at like 6 p.m. On Wednesdays and Saturdays, or keep it at 10 a.m.? Because right now we do them at 10 a.m. But like ChadArmesTV interviews, would y'all rather see them premiere at like around this time instead of like in the morning?
Because I'll be honest with y'all, like for a period of time, I was up at that time getting things done. Now I don't go to bed till close to that time. I'm just, it's whatever. Coasters are cool. I like when we have coasters and drinks or CDs. Yeah.
Mangler, yeah, I dug it too, bro. I dug it. It's definitely different. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, just because it's not rap. But I thought it was really dope for what he was trying to do. I've been knowing he was going to do it for about a year now, and I thought it for what it was. I thought it was dope. I'm with anybody. I'm more into rap, so like I'm going to listen to Adam's rap more than I'm going to listen to the country. But I still like the country album. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, that's fine too. But like I do like it. But that's with anybody. That's if Leroy did a country album, I would listen to it and like it, I'm sure, but I would always go back to his rap songs. Just because I like rap more,
Yeah.
But salute to Calhoun, yeah. I thought it was dope. 6 p.m., 6 p.m., 10 a.m. I think evenings are just easier during the week, yeah. And I was thinking, because well, like right now, like we went live at 6 and we had way more people than when we go live at 8.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, because you got to think a lot of people may be on Eastern time zone, which would be 9.
Triple T said I'm the same with church. I'd rather listen to his rap than country.
Yeah, so that's everybody. It's just preference, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's songs of churches that I like that are straight country. I like a lot of his Creeker songs that are just rock because it's got that grunge vibe to it. But like at the core, I go back and listen to YZ, or I go back and listen to, you know what I'm saying, like some of his older stuff. But that's just what I like. There's people that like, just the same with Adam. There's people that like Adam's country stuff more than they like his rap. Same with Jelly, same with Strug, same with any of those guys really that you can name.
And the thing about it is, like, with Jelly, when we were with him, and I believe Chad caught it on the interview, he said, I know everybody wants me to rap, but I can't go and perform Welcome to the Trap House when I'm 66 years old.
Yep.
I can, on the other hand, sing Save Me. Or I Need a Favor, or, you know what I'm saying? Like
Sinner.
that type stuff.
Yep.
So I try to keep an open mind with that. I like this or like that, But I understand why sometimes the artists will switch up too,
No, yeah. Like, and with me.
For them to have longevity in their career. Otherwise, you're just destined to.
Yeah, you need to try new stuff. I mean, you don't have to, but it's like if you want to, why not?
Yeah.
And like with me, like me getting older, I'm 40, right? But I've been rapping since 2003, so I've been rapping for 20 years, right? I've been releasing music since 2003. Like I have albums currently right now. The earliest they go back to 04, I think. But like I'm to the point where I'm still rapping, but like I'm more into the podcast interview content because maybe just because more the older that I've gotten, it's the same situation like Jelly was saying. I don't have a desire to want to do country music or anything like that. My other passion content wise is this stuff. You know what I mean? Interviewing people, making it, because I'm such a fan of just music in general and just people in general. I like to hear people's stories. I've always been like that. Like whenever I would buy movies, I wanted to watch the behind the scenes, like how the movie was made, the director asking, what was going through your head when you chose this actor type stuff. So that's always been a passion of mine alongside of music. And there's a longer shelf life in that than there is me rapping. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same thing she was just saying that Jelly told me that time.
The only thing with Chad is like, he gets in these little pockets where he's like, I don't know if I want to, I think I just want to concentrate on this or that and third. And then when he gets a wild hair up his ass in a few months, then he's like full steam ahead, create music. And I'm like, you're going to have to, like, if you want to give it up, give it up. But There's no reason why Chad Arms can't do both.
No, which is what I'm doing.
Bubba
Yeah.
Sparks said the same thing. I said it before.
Yeah.
Like, there is no reason for you not to be able to do both. But don't, like, hang your microphone up like
No,
I'm
hell
done
no.
and I don't want to do this anymore because I want to do this over here. Like, you can do both. You're just going to have to find the balance in it.
Which is what I'm doing. What I'm doing now, because I don't have any plans of like stopping rapping. I'm just talking about from a standpoint of like releasing as much as I've released over the last 20 years. That's all I'm saying. Especially with having such a talented group of guys that are in Show and Prove that I'm trying to help get their catalogs built up.
Yeah.
Like O&E and Twack and Leroy and you know, Tin Man and Legacy and Chucky V. You know what I'm saying? And all those guys, man.
You know, it's helping with the creative process. It's helping with their distribution. It's helping with their merch. It's helping with, you know, whatever they got going on that Chad can ultimately lend an ear, lend a hand towards, you know, that's the way our team is built.
Yep.
You know.
And same with Squint. Squint stopped rapping.
Yeah.
Squint gets on songs on my albums just because we've been friends for fucking 15 years. He'll rap when he wants to, but Squint's main thing is the podcast and helping the team however he can help them, whether it's music videos, graphics, anything, whatever it is, print work, whatever we can do to help the squad. That's what it's about. You know what I mean?
No, it's not because of you.
No,
Go
Triple
ahead
T.
and,
Triple T's been in here multiple times, bro.
Triple T, Menace and myself.
Come on.
Menace has been in here before. We've had many conversations, and Triple T and I have had a conversation. We've seen each other out in public. We run in the same circles. So, I mean, that's what that's about. And we are live 2 hours earlier than what we normally go. So that's why they caught it.
A lot of the time when we're live, I think he's live, right?
Sometimes, yes. Yeah. But they got the notification. They follow us, so.
One can rapper. Oh yeah, one's my favorite rapper of all time.
One is a rapper's rapper. Welcome to the Trap House with Jelly. I think it has like 64 million views or some shit like that, right?
I don't know.
It's maybe high.
Yeah, it's like 30 million on YouTube.
30 million on YouTube and
whatever stream. I don't know if it streams.
O&E is on that track, and then where he says O-N-E motherfucker, welcome to the area.
Yep. That's Jazzy's favorite song.
That's Jazzy's favorite song.
Welcome to the Trap House.
So, one's got it down.
Yeah, one's got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline now. He's got singles he's working on. He's working on his new album. We're fixing to start working on our third collab project. We've got Troy and Emmett out now. We've got Joe and Jerry out now. We're fixing to work on our third collab project. Me and Leroy Biggs are dropping Bad Habits 2 this year, 1,000%. We were talking about it Saturday, getting it finished. Leroy's working on solo stuff, collab stuff with other artists. So, yeah, we got a lot. Twack and his brother, City, their album is finished. It's just getting it put out. It's called Respect with a Check. It's really, really dope. I'm lucky enough they asked me to be on that album, so I'm on that album too. So salute to the guys, man. But Jazzy's favorite song is Welcome to the Trap House. 1,000%.
I don't know why your Mocons are blocked, and the only people that have the power to do that is me and Chad. So I don't know who.
Yeah, I can unhide them. I'll go in there and look.
Yeah, I don't know what that is about, but either way, no, they're tied in with our same circle. So, hey, what are you doing?
She's gonna get drink of that Coca-Cola.
No, she ain't. She's doing her. Oh,
Chat yeesh.
Okay.
Jazzy selling catnip on the corner. Hell yeah.
Hi,
Jazzy, you sell catnip? Yep. You ain't got to say it.
Nice,
I say
Jake.
it. Don't listen. Don't answer my questions, Jazzy. I ain't trying to incriminate you.
Hi. Ooh.
It's sad, Big Lazy. Yeah, man. R.I.P. Big Lazy. For sure. What time is it? 7:02.
Getting there.
Getting there. Getting there. I'm working on my vocals, guys. Hopefully y'all like those. All right, brother. All right, Zax. Oh.
Where's the 4th of July show?
I don't know. What show? Oh, the North Carolina one. I don't know if we're going to be able to make that one or not. The one Black Mountain.
I'm off, but I don't know.
Yeah. We'll have to look into that one, man. I don't know. We're going to try. Soul of the South. Yeah,
We thought about it, we looked at it, and forgot about it.
Well, it's
I'm off.
It's the same. It's the same month as tailgates, bro. And we're gonna be gone 5 days. It's for the tailgates thing.
Yeah.
And that place is like 6 hours from where we live at. So we may try to come down on the 4th, maybe. I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Because we got to go down there to that area like the beginning of June. We'll be down in that area for like 2 days.
For my buddy's wedding.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll just have to look and see.
Going to the beach. But yeah, just we'll have to see. We got stuff planned with Jam too, so they gotta rehearse and shit like that.
Jam Whizzle.
Yeah. My Bubba. I'm gonna have a Cabbage Patch song like My Bubba. You remember My Buddy?
Oh, My Buddy, yeah.
that's the song I'm gonna make, guys. So don't y'all take it from me.
No, for sure, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll link up.
I'm back.
Ray, where'd you go?
We did find out that studio session's conflamed.
Yeah, so we got to go down to the big town of Nashville. Y'all know we don't live in Nashville. We on the outskirts. We in the country. I have 218 acres, a lot of land. So now we gotta go hang out in big city.
Fuck Nashville. I hate it. I hate it. If you said Chad, you never can go to Nashville again. You know what I'll say? That's what I'll say.
Yeah, for us to be like here and so local, like we just don't go down there.
I loved it, bruh. I mean, I loved it for years, and then now it's just unbearable. It's just anyway. It's a whole other.
The last time we went to Nashville, we had dinner, my birthday dinner, and it cost $500 something. Whoops. Oopsie.
Oh yes, R.I.P. Smurf Dirt and Big Lazy for sure.
Yeah.
Man, we appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna jump off here and get ready to head down there. But y'all be sure to stay tuned, hit the notification bells. Like I said, Wednesday, Nokia interview, 10 a.m. Wednesday, 6 p.m. O&E and Twack, Little Bitty Bitch music visual, shot by Squints. Thursday, Over the Top channel, the new episode of Over the Top podcast. Friday, I got some shit to say at 10 a.m. with Cowboy Killer. Saturday morning, Justin Rourke from Kividu Kicks, ChadArmesTV interview. And plenty of shorts in between there. You're going to get plenty. There's 2,500 videos on ChadArmesTV. Just go hit a playlist and hit random. Okay? Run them up. Hit the comments. We love y'all, man.
Tell your friends. Tell the friends.
Yeah. Go make somebody's day better, man. We love y'all. Peace.